Welcome to today's tutorial. I'm Susan from Tiara Lace Crochet. Now today we're going to look at how to crochet these beautiful little coasters. They're really easy to work up. They're just made up of 3 rounds and each round is really simple. They work up in no time at all. Now I've used some 100% cotton by Drops, their saffron range. And I purchased this from Wool Warehouse in the UK. The recommended hook size is a 3mm, and I did use the recommended hook size. Now the width of the little coasters, it's about 4 inches in, just slightly over 4 inches, and that will of course depend on your tension. I think they're all more or less the same size. Yes. Now, they've got lots of different shades to choose from, and rather than just sticking with one shade of green for the edge or the little leaf effect, I've just chosen various different shades. So do let me know which one you like most. Some of my friends really preferred the paler one, and then a couple of other friends really preferred this one. And I have to say, I think this one is my favourite. But do let me know in the comments what you prefer. Right, so having said that, let's begin with round 1. Begin with a slip knot and a loop on your hook and chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then find the first chain you made and work a slip stitch in there. This creates a 4-chain ring. Next, chain 3. This brings your work up to the right height for this round. Now we need to work a total of 16 double crochets into the ring. So these are US double crochets, also known as trebles in the UK. So go ahead and work your 16 double crochets. You might find it helpful to nudge the double crochets to the right every 4 stitches or so. So we do 4 here. I'll show you what I mean. So just hold on to the chain ring and just bring those stitches round to the right. This helps them create a little more space in the ring for the remaining 12 stitches. So continue working in total your 16 double crochets into the ring, and I'll meet you in a few moments. So there we've done about 8, and we've got plenty of room now for the remaining 8. So just continue and I'll meet you here. When you've completed your 16 double crochets, just skip the chain 3 you started with and insert your hook under the top 2 loops of your first double crochet and slip stitch like so. Then yarn over, pull through just to secure, then go ahead and snip your yarn and then pull the yarn through and just get that a little tug to secure. So that completes round 1. Next we're going to make the petals. Attach the yarn however you would normally do. I'll just lay the yarn over my finger like so and insert my hook into the top of any stitch with the work right side facing and yarn over and pull through. and then I'll go ahead and create 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. We're going to start off by skipping the first chain and working into the second chain from our hook. So insert your hook under that top loop, yarn over, pull through a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 to complete a US single crochet, UK double crochet. In the next chain, we're going to work a yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through a loop. We'll have 3 loops on a hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And this will complete a UK half treble, also known as a US half double crochet. In each of the next 2 stitches, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 to complete a UK treble, or also known as a US double crochet. So we're going to repeat. I like to use US terminology even though I'm from the UK. So this is a double crochet, and we'll do a half double crochet, and then we'll do a single crochet. So that completes our first little petal. Slip stitch into the same stitch on round 1 where you started to complete. For the next petal, slip stitch in your next stitch, chain 7, exactly the same as we did for our first petal. 2, 4, 6, 7. We skip that first chain, US single, UK double into the next, US half double, UK half treble into the next, US double, UK treble into the next, US double, UK treble into the next, US half double, UK half treble into the next, and then a US single, UK double into the next. There we go. Then slip stitch into the base, or into round 1 I should say, where we started. So go ahead, continue working your petals exactly the same all the way round, and I'll meet you at the end of round 2. I will just go ahead without speaking too much and complete 1 more petal. So there are my 7 chains. I'll skip 1, single, half double, 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 half double, and single. And finally slip stitch in the same stitch where we started. don't worry that these little petals curl. We'll sort that out when we do round 3. Okay, so carry on all the way round and I'll see you when you've completed your 16 petals. So I've completed the 16 petals, and as you can see, they're curling at the tips, not to worry. So I've already snipped my yarn. Now to fasten off, all you do is, when you've slip stitched in your final stitch, just slip stitch in the base of the first stitch where you started. Then just bring the petal forwards and then slip stitch here, pull the yarn through and give that a little tug. And we're now ready to begin round 3. You can use whatever shade you like of green, any colours. In fact, you can mix all these colours up if you like. So I'm just going to choose quite a bright green that I really like. Here it is. And once again, all we do is join in however you prefer. I'm just laying the yarn across my fingers like so, and you pick up any of the petals. Once again, make sure the right side is facing, and if you have a look here, you can see this is the top of your half double or half treble in the UK. This is the top of your single or double in the UK. Now, I like to just find that little turning chain, that little chain we didn't work into, and I just pop my hook in there. And then I'm just going to bring my yarn through and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to work an elongated double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook back into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 1, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat. And then find your next petal, find that little tip. You might find the lip of your crochet hook is useful for just getting into there, and then work a slip stitch. And then repeat, chain 4, an elongated double crochet back into the same stitch, and that is all there is to round 3. So you find your next little petal, and slip stitch. Once again, chain 4, work 2 elongated double crochets, there we go, and we find our next petal and slip stitch. The yarn I'm using is actually quite soft. You don't have to use this yarn. So I'm going to stiffen it up with some spray starch later. So that completes that stitch. You can see how easy is that. So you just work this all the way around. So carry on and I'll meet you when you've worked your final petal just here. Perhaps we'll do one more. So we can see here, that will be our next petal. Just chaining 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, an elongated double crochet or an elongated treble if you're using UK terms. And that's it. And then we slip stitch in the tip of the next petal. So go ahead and I'll see you in a few moments. So that's it. I've worked all the way around and we're simply going to slip stitch back into the same stitch we started. I've already snipped my yarn. Just yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, then you snip your yarn and just pull the yarn through and weave in your ends. Just give that a little tug. So there we go. That completes the little doily or little coaster, whatever you would like to use it for. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and weave in those ends. So that completes today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Just a little reminder before I go, if you're not already subscribed, it'd be wonderful if you would. And also if you hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. Leave a comment and like the video if you've enjoyed it. That all helps the video reach lots more people. Right, so let's say bye for now. Look forward to seeing you on the next tutorial.